Hey guys, welcome to Muscle Memory. My name's Malcolm. Currently, I'm with the TNA World Champion at House of Glory before Bound for Glory. Nic Nemeth, how are you, man?
Man, I'm doing good, staying busy. I've been very fortunate. Luckily, TNA is absolutely killing it roster-wise, top to bottom, and I get to be leading that charge as the champ. I'm the luckiest guy in the world.
That's amazing, man. You're here tonight at House of Glory. What does it mean to you to be debuting for this promotion, right?
Yes, it's been several months, almost a year in the works. When I first left WWE, I got so many people. I've been very fortunate. So many people going, can I get you here? Can I get you here? And 15 times I say, I got it, something that week. I got something. And he goes, how about now? And I go, we got it. We're making it happen. And I said, he goes, yeah, we'll figure some opponent out. Don't worry about it. Vikingo, are you kidding me? He's on his way to TNA to help us out at Bound for Glory, which is going to lead us to another sellout, I hope. But, man, I'm looking forward to it. I've never been in the ring with him. We've brushed past shoulders and said hello to each other in pleasantries a few times. Everyone knows what he's capable of. Everyone knows how long he held that title in AAA. Everyone knows that he can do things that I can't imagine in my brain. So I'm very excited for this one.
Yes, sir. I want to talk about Bound for Glory a little bit. You're defending the title against Joe Hendry.
Yes.
Very popular guy.
Yes.
How do you beat Joe Hendry? Because that's a hard opponent to have.
So what I've been thinking of is like I pride myself on if it's a category in wrestling and I'm not a 10, I've grown to make myself into a 10. Whether it's talking, walking, wrestling, fighting, street cred, doing PR work, doing media interviews, but also in the ring being able to lock it down for at least an hour, maybe 30 more minutes if it comes down to that. So when it comes down to all these things, I check them off for myself. And I always say, like, you can always go a little harder. You can always work harder in the gym, especially building up to a pay-per-view match. But when it comes to Joe Hendry, he feeds off the crowd more. He is this entity that has captured audiences all over. And I mean this in all seriousness. I respect that. I'm proud of him. I'm genuinely happy for him. That being said, I'm not going to lay down and let him beat me for the TNA World title because I'm proud of him. I'm happy for everything that he's doing, all his success. And it's another one of those things where people say, oh, it's overnight success. Yeah, 10, 11, 12 years later, when something finally that you've been busting your ass on finally catches on, people say overnight success. The guy's been working hard for years and trying everything in and out of the box. So that is how that's like that old Zack Ryder mentality of finding a way to stand out and get yourself over, and he's done it. I'm telling you right now, he's bringing everything. This is a big shot for him. He gets the shot at the title. He earned it. Now, when we get into the ring together, I'm telling you, I'm going to beat his ass because I respect him. There's not going to be cheap shots or anything, but I am going to tie him up and let him know that when it comes to the wrestling aspect of this business, he is not my league.
Ooh, I am excited for that, man. 3 more questions for you because I know you got meet and greet. We've seen John Layfield show up in TNA.
Yes.
JBL, Hall of Famer. Why is he with you? Well, where's the connection?
I don't truly know. He's whispered something to me on 2 different occasions, in Mexico and in TNA, and it was a little vague, and also I'd rather not repeat it because I believe it was whispered to me in confidence. I don't know where he stands. He did help out, clean some trash out of the ring at one point for us. I hope nothing else unseemly happens from him because I feel like he has a plan and he's assembling that plan piece by piece over the last few months. But I will not worry about him at this moment. And I even told Joe Hendry, I wouldn't worry about him. Worry about the wrestler who's a lot better than you that you're facing for the world title because I'm not just going to hand that thing over. I want him to earn it, but I don't ever want to lose this title ever.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
2 more questions. So, Survivor Series is coming up for WWE. You used to work there. Great name, big name, former world champion. You had a match, Survivor Series, 2014. Sting got involved.
Yes.
What was it like being in the ring during that moment? Because that was crazy.
Well, if we go behind the curtain a little bit, let's do that part. Because one, I was very proud of that work, that match. A lot of people give me credit for it because I was in there for like 58 minutes or something or whatever. But there is 20 moving parts. And whether it's behind the scenes people helping us out or everyone in those matches playing their parts, they absolutely crushed it to give me the ability to have the big moment that night. So that being said, Seth and I, we're not great friends, but we're buddies, we worked each other a lot, and we had to lay on top of each other for about 15 minutes. And it was like we both just like close on each other, whatever, I don't know what happens. And we're just laying there, and it's like 12 minutes in there just laying, and we're like, hey, it's kind of funny that we're watching Sting and Triple H. It's pretty great. So it's like you get to have that moment as a fan on the outside going, we're just waiting for our part, you know, but like it's not a minute. And imagine like if you're like laying there in a ring while everyone's not watching you, they're watching Stinger and Triple H, but we're laying there for 15 minutes. Like it's a long time.
So long.
And if people are looking at you, it's like every second takes by like this. So it's an amazing moment. I'm like, hey man, like we're not super tight, but I was like, hey, effing Sting's in the ring with Triple H right now. Are you kidding me? Anyway, well, we'll get back to it anyway. I'll see you in the back. Yeah, we did our stuff, and it was like a surreal moment for the fans, for all of us wrestlers who are fans. What a great moment for everybody.
Last question for you, because I know the people are lining up.
Boxer briefs.
As the TNA World Champion, yes, boxer briefs. Yes. As the TNA World Champion, can you name your top 5 TNA World Champions of all time?
It should all be Bobby Roode. I know everyone, AJ, Bobby Roode. There's so many, but the ones I'm someone who famously didn't watch because I didn't like what I was doing creatively. It was kind of a joke, but I always paid attention to old school ECW, WWE, ECW, TNA, Ring of Honor, all that stuff. I always checked out to see where the business was going and headed. And I'm telling you, AJ Styles, off the top of my head, and Bobby Roode are 2 complete package guys that could talk the talk. They're genuine grown-up. Like I feel like I'm a child that's in this business. I'm 45 years old. I feel like a kid. But Bobby Roode and AJ Styles are genuinely grown men who, when you see that look in their eyes, you believe them. You believe that they can tap you out, and you know that they can go above and beyond to steal the show in the match and be ass-kicking champions. I love those 2 guys.
Amazing, man.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much for your time, man. I really appreciate it. 13-year-old me right now is freaking out. Next to Dolph Ziggler, bro. This is crazy. Yeah. Where can they find you on social media, Nick, if they're not already following you?
It's at Nic Nemeth and at Nic T Nemeth. I had to give up the old Dolph Ziggler stuff, Ziggler stuff, but yeah, you'll see. I'm out there. It's all Nemeth stuff. You'll see.
Amazing, guys. We're at House of Glory right now with the TNA World Champion, Nic Nemeth. My name's Malcolm. This is Muscle Memory, and we're out.
We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a MuscleManMalcolm. We going up like 1,000. I'm a flex just like a MuscleManMalcolm. When it just like 1, 2, 3. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. If you like the channel, this will squeeze. Hey.